Yeah, we come from Havana, Cuba. We come from Havana, Cuba. We are human assassins. We are human assassins.
Anyhow, that's my impression of the Cuban Assassin. They were wrestlers back in the 1970s, and they used to wrestle at the Burrick Arena. I started watching the Cuban Assassin tag team back in 1974, 75, 76, and 77, 78. They were two of the fastest wrestlers in the ring. They had this great big bushy hair, and they had great big beards, great big long beards, and they used to carry the brass knuckles. They were a tag team, the two Cuban Assassins. They used to have these brass knuckles. They give them over in the corner, give them a couple shots in the head, and they pass the brass knuckles to their partner, and they'd hide them in their trousers. But the Cuban Assassins were one of the greatest tag teams in the Grand Prix wrestling, says folk artist Dennis Ramsay. Now, on a 1 to 10 scale, I'm going to rate the Cuban Assassins. I'm going to give them a 9.5 out of 10 for the wrestling ability, and they were fast in the ring and great athletes, says Dennis Ramsay. The Cuban Assassins were one of the best tag teams in the world, says folk artist Dennis Ramsay, a Kempful.
We come from Havana, Cuba.
That's what they used to do. It was funny. Both of them would be doing that, and I used to sit there and laugh. But anyhow, we used to watch them at the Burrick Arena. So on a 1 to 10 scale, Dennis Ramsay gives the Cuban Assassin tag team a 9.5 out of 10 for the wrestling ability. They were great wrestlers. And we used to watch them at the Burrick Arena back in 1974, 75, 76, 77, 78. And they were a great tag team. The Cuban Assassins used to carry the brass knuckles, and they used to hide them all the time from the referee and the fans. They get the guy over in the corner, give him a couple shots in the head with the brass knuckles, and pass him to their partner, and they'd hide him in their trousers. And they were a good tag team, fast, great. So let's give the Cuban Assassins a 9.5 out of 10, says folk artist Dennis Ramsay. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's art videos, singing videos. Always give me a thumbs up on my videos. Take care. God bless. Bye for now.
He comes from Havana, Cuba.